This is Magdalena Espinoza, Mary Kay Independent Skincare Consultant. We are doing our second take on our nighttime skincare routine. Nice to see everybody. Hello. So what we're doing tonight is I would like to remove my makeup and show you what Mary Kay has to offer as far as skincare goes. I've been getting a lot of requests and compliments as far as my skincare because I'm not one of those who likes to apply makeup over all my blemishes and try to conceal those things. What I would like to focus on tonight is to focus on a skincare routine to help keep your skincare flawless and comfortable and fresh. By comfortable, I mean you don't want a lot of irritants, or like for me who has oily, I have more combination to very oily skin, and I also have rosacea. So rosacea for me comes out here and around my eyes, and it looks kind of irritated. You can see sometimes when I let it go too far, the hypersensitivity ends up cracking here and making some more redness so that I look like a tomato. So most of my skincare routine, and the reason I wear foundation every day, is to cover that. Remember that foundation is a protectant and it covers our skin from all the dust and debris entering into our pores. So that is the main reason for foundation. Plus you want to give your skin a flawless coverage and be more one color. That is a lot of what foundation offers. So for tonight, I am going to put my hair up into the most beautiful, not really, but ponytail. So we're just going to do a little half pony bun. What my sisters and I always do, and just kind of throw it up there. And we are going to use our Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. We're giving a little shake, 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 shake. Skincare routine. Here we go. I am going to take some cotton swabs. Marisol has generously offered her cotton swabs to me. Yay! And I am going to give it a little... I like to use 2 tabs because in taking off the eye makeup remover, you have to be very careful taking your eye makeup off because you don't want to pull on your eyelids. The more you pull on your eyelids, the more wrinkles and issues that you could have. So you don't want to open yourself up to more wrinkles and damaged skin. So yes, I'm taking my eyebrows off. I like to be a little extra. I am postmenopausal, so that means that my hormones do not make any more hair as far as like eyebrows, so they start thinning, so I have to add a little extra. Also, Mary Kay offers a help with that because we have an eyebrow gel and an eyebrow pencil. And also, there are some there is a little stick too that you can apply to help your eyebrows and your eyelashes grow. So let's see if we got all of that, and we do. All right, good. Next, we're going to take a little towelette and just wet that with some warm water. Put a little bit of our, what I'm using tonight is the Time-Wise Miracle Stat 3-in-1 cleanser. This cleanser is an exfoliator, a toner, and a cleanser all in one. And I'm going to take a little bit and just mix it with my hand and just kind of rub it into my face so that this little towelette can just wash it off. Okay? Yes, take my beautiful lipstick off too. There we go. Because you don't want to use your cleansing brush with makeup all over it, because then your makeup is just going to get into your cleansing brush and you'll just be moving makeup all over your face. And you don't want to do that. You want to get your makeup off first. So there you go. See? Okay. So what do you think? I'm not hiding anything here. This is my face. You can see a couple birthmark. You can see some red spots from rosacea. So if it does get severe enough, I will have red spots all over my face like that. But I try to keep it at bay and protect the sensitivity. Also, living in Texas and in Houston, the sun is very hot, and a couple brown spots have come out on the days that I do not remember my day solution. That's why day solution is very important. And also, please remember to put your day solution up here, because this is where the brown spots start first, because this is the higher point of your face where the sun hits your face first. So remember, here and your nose are where your brown spots will start first. And please don't just say, oh, I won't go outside, that way I don't get any brown spots. We need the sun, and the sun needs us. It helps with our potassium and calcium and all our vitamins that our body needs. That's why we are pigmented a little darker. Well, some of us anyway. So that is getting off our makeup. Let's start with using our cleansing brush. Again, I will be using the Mary Kay Combination to Oily Skin Cleanser. Again, the way you know that is because the back of this is purple. And the moisturizer also has the same purple line. See? Good. All right. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this cleanser, exfoliator, and toner all in one and put it on my hand. Now, one tube of this is 4.5 ounces. And I want to say that for most people, it lasts about a year. So you don't have to purchase another one for about a year. I would say 6 months to a year, because I do cleanse my face twice a day, in morning, at night, and it lasts me about a year, I must say. The second thing we will be using is the Mary Kay cleansing brush. Again, this does have a spin brush. You just turn it on there, and it does have a button on top, and you can change speeds. So that's a little bit faster, and that's a little slower, faster, slower, okay? And there's power button. So it's a cute little cleansing brush. You can go ahead and compare them. If you compare this Mary Kay cleansing brush to the other brands, I'm sure you will be pleasantly surprised on the price tag of this one, and that it does a good job and maybe even better for certain people. For me, again, because I have rosacea and very sensitive skin and oily skin, I have to be careful not to press too hard, and it doesn't irritate it. So again, I already wet the bristles, and I'm just going to take it into my cleanser. And here we go. So I'm just going to rub it in there, and I'm going to let it oscillate. I am not going to press because I don't want to break it. I am famous for breaking the toothbrushes that oscillate because I want to move them. Probably the same reason that my husband says that I always like to lead when we dance. So sometimes it's okay to follow. So I'm just letting the brush work here. It is going through my skin. Again, it's cleaning all the sebum and sebaceous oil that we have, and getting all the dirt out of our pores. I always get asked, Magdalena, how do you get such clean skin? Why don't you have blemishes? You just have a beautiful face, even without your makeup. Well, it's because I cleanse my skin in the morning and I cleanse my skin at night. And I like to do this more at night because, one, I sleep as long as I can before I have to really get up. And so I like to do this more at night. That way I can make sure that my pores are very, very clean. Blemish free. And again, you want to get into your nose, especially that little crack there, because you don't want any pores being plugged or blackheads being made. And again, if you have sensitive areas and you have rosacea, you don't want to go here too long. You'll notice that I won't stay there. I'll just kind of turn it down, and you can hear the little motor slow down, and I'll just rub it slightly, gently, and I won't press hard at all. You see, I'm applying very little pressure, and then I'll increase it for this part. Now, I do like to go on my neck, one, because I do cover up my scar. I had a cervical fusion, and that scar there, I do cover up with makeup because there are a lot of people that say, "Oh, that older lady has hickeys? How gross." Well, I am in my late 30s, but I do not have hickeys. It's a scar. So, being in my late 30s, I must say that I'm pretty proud of my skin because I don't have a lot of wrinkles. I don't have very deep crow's feet. My forehead is pretty elastic and buoyant, and I don't have a lot of creases in there. So, what you see is what I have. I'm not covering anything or hiding anything. This is me. And I think we are done. And if you can see, this is a brush, and this is the finished product of cleansing. So you can tell that there's still makeup on there because I didn't scrub it off with the white before. But now we're going to take that brush and rinse it. And just rinsing with a little bit of water, and now you can tell it's crystal clean. I mean, pretty white there. And I'm just going to set that down. And to wash my face off, I'm just going to take another towelette, wet that in cool water. Again, you want to use cool water because you want to make sure that your pores are closed. I'm going to just take a little bit of soap and get the remaining residue of makeup off my skin. Here we go. Oh, yes, I feel so fresh. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm tired. It's been a long week. It has been a long week. Okay, that is my skin so far. So good. What do you think? All clean? Yeah, I think we got it. Okay, now I'm just going to rinse off one more time with cool water. Now again, this is something you can also do in the shower as long as you don't get your spin brush wet. But while your conditioner is setting, for those people who have extremely oily skin, very oily skin, you can go ahead and do that in the shower while your conditioner is in, and just go ahead and cleanse your skin, and then you can just rinse off in the shower. There we go. All done. Okay. So now for the second part, I do like to do a lip mask, especially on Fridays and Saturdays. And just put that on my lips and get all the dead, dry skin off. There we go. And see how that works. And I'm going to take my wipe again. All right, good. There. Okay, now for the second part, I'm going to head and use the toner. Now you can do one of two things. You can spray it on your face like I do and just kind of tap it in. Some people put it on a towelette or a little cotton square or a cotton ball. You can do that too. It's all up to you. Alrighty, now I'm going to take my Mary Kay Time-Wise Nighttime Solution, and if you can see those little beads in there, you're going to go ahead and when you press this pump, it is going to pop them. So let's go ahead and press that down, and you can see in the camera that it's not picking up any of the beads, so they're all open and the vitamins are ready to be spread all over your face. So I rub that into my hands and I'm going to apply all over my face, under the eye only with the ring fingers because we want to be very sensitive with that area, and the ring fingers have less strength than the rest of the fingers. And again, when you put moisturizer on your neck, you want to go up. You don't want to assist those wrinkles and the sagging skin to come down and make wrinkles. You want to assist it going up and to remind it to stay up, not to cause any wrinkles. All right, and you can tell that that nighttime solution dries quickly and not tacky, and you just kind of let it air. Yay! Okay, second part, while that is airing out a little bit, I like to use the firming eye cream. This is again the Mary Kay Time-Wise firming eye cream, and you're going to go ahead and use that one pump and distribute it with your ring fingers again. And a very little goes a long way. I always put too much. Yay, I did it. I only put a little bit. So you're just going to grab it like this. Tap it under your eye, like so. And protect that area. There are two other eye creams that I do like to use. And right now, as soon as I get them in, I will show them to you. One of them is the Voluform. I only have the small sample that used to come with the $20 set, the smaller like introduction set. And I like to use the Voluform as well. So if any of you have the Voluform, go ahead and send me some feedback and let me know how you like it. Okay. Now I have, the one thing I do have is the dark circles. So if you notice, before I took my makeup off, you couldn't really see them that dark because I had the corrector, and I'm going to put a little bit more firming eye cream because I like a little bit more, a little extra. You can go ahead and use the corrector after you've applied your foundation, and use the corrector, then the concealer, and then the translucent powder just to kind of bake that in. And that is what I do for my eyes. Second, I'm going to put my moisturizer on. And I use about that much because, again, I like to put it all over my face and my neck and my décolleté. Okay. If you're asking what the décolleté is, it is the part of our skin just below the neck and the breast line. So you can kind of look that up and Google it if you want. But just remember that when we wear our clothes, especially here in Texas in the warmer climates, we want to protect that with day solution as well, because we don't want brown spots in those areas either, which is hyperpigmentation that is caused by the sun. Okay, I am close to being done with my skincare routine. I'm going to add some lip balm, and this is the Mary Kay Time-Wise lip balm. And you can see the little sticker on there with my name tag, because the four of us, which is my husband and I and my two kids, and most of you know Enrique, and some may know Marisol as well, we have to put little tags on there so we know whose is whose. And again, I put it on with my ring finger because that has less strength than the rest of the fingers, so it's a little more gentle in that area. And I don't want to increase the amount of wrinkles I have. All right. One more thing before I do put on my sleep mask is I go ahead and put some Indulge Soothing Eye Gel, and I do like to keep this in the refrigerator or in a cool place, because when I apply this, and you can apply this during the day as well, it looks like this. It's a little gel, and it's kind of an aloe gel. You just apply this to the bottom of your eye, so your under eye, and also to your eyelid, and you just pat it on, and it's so cooling. And what it does, it's a nap in a jar, and for me, living in Houston with this moist air and moldiness that can start to grow in the atmosphere, I like to not be so big and bulky with my eyes and be puffy in the morning. So I like to do this before I go to bed at night, and it helps relieve some of that pressure and puffiness in the morning. So that is my complete skincare routine, and then I go ahead and put my sleepy time mask, and it look like this to go to bed. So what do you think? How did it go? Any questions? You see my skin, this is me. Pretty much flawless, blemish free, other than the dark under eye circles, but hopefully with a new product coming out that Mary Kay has, the Voluform eye cream, we can see together if it actually improves it. And also you can see that my pores are clean. If I can get closer to the camera, you don't see a lot of issues with my skin, because I like to take care of my skin. I keep it clean, I keep my makeup brushes clean. I do those kinds of things so that I don't have skincare issues. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I am Magdalena Espinoza, your skincare Mary Kay consultant. And if you have any questions, please ask myself or Enrique Espinoza. And please go to our website. Our website will be linked down below. And if you have any questions, give us a shout. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.